Another thing I was fascinated with this particular piece was the shadow.
Well, so I read that TPO started as a theater company, and now there's dance. So how can you tell us a little bit about how you, Luca and Cristina, how you started working with TPO and how dance became part of what they do?
Ladies first.
Ah,
Hi, I work with TPO since like 5 years, and Luca is first year with TPO in this production. So we involve dance in TPO shows because it's a really easy way to involve also the children in the show and communicate, and also they can also have fun with us. And dance, it's easy also because there is no word, so it's a facilities for us because we really travel a lot in the world, so there's no different languages, and dance is a unique language. We can use it.
can you tell us, Luca, maybe a little bit about working with the choreographer and how your parts were developed, your dancing, your choreography?
My choreographer called me saying that it was an audition for an actor, not a dancer this time.
But you are very much an actor.
So I went just trying, and I danced because to use the carpet you have to use your body, so as a dancer too. And with the director and the choreographer, Francesco Gandhi is the director, and the choreographer is Anna Balducci, that made the choreographies with us together. And we found this character, this character.
So you discovered the character?
It was not clear from the beginning what they wanted. Yes.
And so the two of you, as you played,
Yes.
it's a very playful relationship. I think the sea nymph and the sailor are going to be friends forever.
I really.
You know how there's a Disney like next the sequel? We need a Blue Part 2.
Blue person. I hope so.
Maybe.
Is there any improvisation? So maybe Cristina can talk about it.
Yeah, my part is quite a lot improvisation. So I know what I want to do, but the sequences I try to improvise all the time, something different. Also because we do it really a lot of times, so it's gonna be funny if every time I try to discover something new, also in my body, my way of moving, and in my relation with the sailor.
Yeah.
So it's all the time something new, all the time it's different because children and the audience is different. And maybe today you notice that it's really important, the relation with the audience. So it's not just a frontal show, it's really a round circle show, I can say.
Yes, and I've seen the show 3 times, and this time I was over here and it was very different. I mean, you really are changing and reacting. So it really is a different show depending on the people that enter the stage. How do you deal with that, all of you, and maybe want to jump in, that kind of, well, it's the little bit of the unknown. Tonight we had some people adding some dialogue. That was really exciting. So is anything, how is it different every night? I mean, Luca.
Cristina maybe was a little bit more used to, because he's some here that is in the company. But think to have a contact with the audience is so stressful when you are just a dancer and you are used to have an audience far from you and you just do the show. So it's beautiful because the kids and also adult people are different every night, every morning in this case, because usually we performing during the day and in the morning.
For schools and
A lot of schools, and so it's beautiful because some kid doesn't want to come inside, some kid doesn't want to go out.
Yes. No.
some kids jump on the boat without...
The carpet that I just like to call a magical carpet, but it has a name. We call it the CCC. Can you tell us a little bit about how it came to be, how it came to be developed?
So actually, there is this CCC, children carpet, underneath the white one, which has got 115 pad sensors. So it can feel where you are on the carpet while you're moving. And so we just capped the signal. It's a kind of on-off signal. And so with the laptops, we can control video and sound.
In 2000, 1 year before, we do a sort of laboratory in Lisbon with the CCB Art Center, and we have the possibility to have some experiment with this kind of carpet with Swiss engineer Martin von Gunten. We start to think about this system. So we cut every square. We saldare, come si dice?
Sold.
We sold together, and we start to create an environment inspired by garden. Garden because it's flat, is on the ground, and people we could get in and interact with the system.
Can you say that? Oh, how do you make the fish work? I knew that. Thank you for asking that. Who can answer the fish question?
Well, I don't know if we can say it.
Oh.
Do you really want to know? Are you sure? Okay.
Oh, you can tell her in Italian.
Okay. So how do you think it works, the fish? A string?
Ah.
I don't know.
No string, okay.
Well, I could say it's just magic.
Just
Like-
magic. It's magic. How are you able to move around on the floor?
We study how to work on the floor. There's a specific technique, floor work, and then we practice a lot all the time. And I think I have to be all the time in the water, so I try to have this sensation on my body and like to feel me like a mermaid or use a lot of the imagination, the fantasy world. So really try to go deep in the fantasy world and feel it in the body. So I can move, I can roll on the floor, I can feel myself a fish.
How do you say so still? You mean in the very beginning. So, Luca, you're like a painting of a sailor.
Especially today, because with the storm we had to wait a bit longer, so we were like, but they did it, so
He's very good.
they're super good.
Sorry,
Yes.
this night they made a record because they stay in still for 30 minutes. So, 16?
16.
16 minutes.
And
During the creation, he helped me to stay and check how much time yes. And every day, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Today, too much. But yeah,
that's fantastic.
I'm still here.